Hi everybody, it's Kristen with Asta CLOE Moss. Today is July the 5th. It's a Wednesday, and it is my 29-week duodenal switch update. And I have some stats to report for you. I started this journey a little bit over 11 months ago with my first bariatric consult on July the 29th, 2016. And my weight at that date was 435 pounds. I lost 64 pounds pre-op with the ketogenic diet, and on December the 13th, 2016, I had the duodenal switch here in San Antonio, Texas, and my weight that day was 371. Last week, I had a very small loss of 0.2 pounds, and I came to you at 290.8, and yesterday I was 287. So I had a loss of 3.8 pounds this week, and that is a total of 84 pounds post-op and 148 total since last July. So I had a pretty good week this week. We did celebrate the 4th of July yesterday here in San Antonio, and it was a lot of fun. We didn't do a whole lot, but it was mostly a barbecue with family, just our family, all protein barbecue, just trying to keep it real simple. And I also went to see the fireworks last night at SeaWorld. It was kind of the first time in quite a while. Last year I was in Honduras for the 4th of July, and we have some kind of difficult memories around that time of year with the loss of a family member on the 4th. So it's, for the last several years, has been challenging. But yesterday, though Melissa was in my thoughts, definitely it was a little bit easier this year, which was great. Today, I am going to be focusing on some very specific vitamin requirements for my duodenal switch. I know all of us are taking calcium. We've probably all been instructed to take calcium citrate. Sorry, my daughter's making brownies, and I'm escaping brownie smell out here on the porch, and she needed some help with baking. Anyway, so the recommendation for duodenal switch for calcium is 1,800 to 24 milligrams a day. That is a lot. That is a whole lot. And there's all these specific requirements. Calcium can't be taken with magnesium, and calcium can't be taken with iron, or iron can't be taken with calcium. And your doses need to be separated by 2 hours each dose. And you need to take 3 to 4 doses a day. And man, it is really, really hard and also kind of expensive. So I wanted to show you kind of what I've been trying to do and get advice. I really need some advice. In the beginning, I took I believe it was Solgar liquid calcium. I also did the Bariatric Advantage and the other one, the little calcium chews. Okay, I love the calcium chews, but they're kind of expensive and they're too high in carbs. The liquid calcium also very high in carbs. So I did switch over to capsules and pills many months ago, but I'm not really happy with my regimen at all. Now, I do know there's another product out there called UpCal D. Once again, it's just really hard for me to drink my calcium. I don't know why. I like water, and I just don't like the taste of calcium in beverages, and we'll talk about that in a second. But I got this product through Medicare. I have Medicare Humana, Medicare Advantage Humana, and I get some supplements through Medicare. And this is a calcium citrate plus D, so that seems nice. But this is the size of the capsule. It's pretty big. You can cut it though. you see it has a place where you can cut it, but 2 capsules or 2 tablets are only 630. So I would have to take 6 of these puppies for basically the minimum of what I need. So I haven't really been doing these very much. So that's the first one. The second one I have is it's Solgar. It's a very, very good company, and it is calcium citrate with vitamin D. It is 1,000 milligrams of calcium for 4 tablets. So I would need to take, you know, maybe 7, 8 of these a day. And once again, they're not small. I mean, they're pretty big, kind of too big. So that's the Solgar. Of course, basically what I'm doing is using these up. So I'm asking you guys for some help here. So those were both calcium citrate. Now this next one I'm going to show you is by a company called Shaklee. It is much, much smaller. Think of the Citracal Petites if you've tried those. I actually haven't tried those, but it is much smaller. For 4 tablets, it is 1,000 milligrams. But the problem is, it's not just calcium citrate. And I really don't know if it's better or worse. It's calcium carbonate, which I know can lead to, what is it, kidney stones or something like that? Calcium citrate and calcium citrate malate. So that's this bottle right here. It's called Osteomatrix. And so I would need to take about 6 of these, but it's easier to take 6 or 7 of these than it is the others because they're much, much smaller. I'm not taking 6 or 7 of these. I do take them definitely daily, but maybe 4, maybe 3. I don't know. I just don't have room in my box, and I'm always forgetting, so I'm struggling with the calcium. So the reason I'm kind of fond of these is that I had a broken foot back in 2007, and it was a really severe break, and my podiatrist or podiatric surgeon, I don't know if that's how you say that, he thought for sure I was going to need surgery. And I used these very faithfully for a day, and my bone healed beautifully, and my doctor was very impressed. So I kind of thought, you know, maybe I'd just stick with these or try these or incorporate these because I've used them for many years and had good luck with them. But I don't know. So the next product I'm going to show you is called Bone Up. This is by a company called Jarrow. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. And this is the 3 per day. Okay, this is the 3 per day. 3 per day is 1,000 milligrams. So theoretically, you would need to take, you know, 5, 6, 7 of these to get what you need. So this is the capsule. I don't know if you can tell, but this is gigantic. It took me a very long time before I could even take them at all. At least the first 4 months before I could take them at all. And then to take 3 to 5 a day, 3 to 6 a day, that is not happening. So I don't know. Jarrow is really popular in the DS community, and I wanted to show you that. So then I bought these. This is the Jarrow Bone Up where you take 6 a day for $1,200. So it's a little bit better with the 6 a day. Still big though, not small, not as small as my Osteomatrix. So those are my capsules so far. So then when I saw that this came out, it's by Jarrow, it's the Bone Up company, and it is a orange flavored dietary supplement that is sweetened with stevia. And it has, it's called elemental calcium. It's not even called calcium citrate. I don't even know what elemental calcium is. I've seen elemental iron too. I don't know what that is. And it says microcrystalline hydroxyapatite. I don't know. Here, guys. I don't know. Can you see that? It's not clear, is it? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not very good at review videos, but I've mixed it here. in a drink, and I'm going to try it for you, kind of do a review. I want to do a wonderful shout out to Foodie Turned Sleevey for her Halo Top review. This is not as much fun as eating ice cream, guys, that's for sure. But here's my Bone Up orange flavored calcium. It's got a very, very, very calcium aftertaste. It smells kind of whey leche milk-like when you drink it. And I'm just not a real big fan of this. I'm going to use all these up, but it's really a struggle. So I feel like I wasted a lot of this video, and I'm hoping that if you didn't need to watch this, that you didn't. But if you're a DS person, or someone who really is concerned about your calcium, and you did watch this and you have some advice for me, I'd really appreciate it. I wanted to tell you kind of my calcium stats. Pre-op, back in October of 16, my calcium level was a 10. Now, normal calcium is 8.5 to 10.1. By January, it had come down to a 9.7. That was about a month post-op. And by April, it was down to a 9.2. So I'm still in the normal range, but only by 0.7. My next appointment with my bariatric surgeon is the 4th of August. I'd rather be telling you about my weight loss goals for the 4th of August, but instead I'm talking about calcium. So I don't know if I'm getting blood work done. I need to call and find out, but I don't want to see that my calcium has dropped even more. So this is kind of my confession that, you know, I don't feel like I'm doing well by the calcium. So any thoughts or ideas, I'd really appreciate it. Remember that I need to really stick to low carb. I want to stick to low carb with my calcium. So that's that. That's kind of it for now. One more thing I'll kind of finalize and end on. I did decide on some long range goals for the next 11 months or so. You know, I'm really wanting to really push for my goal in 11 months. That will be 18 months out. So I have another 110-ish pounds to lose to get to my goal weight, which is about 180, 178, 175. I know that I have a good 15, 20, 25 pounds of skin that I'll need to have removed. So one of my other goals is to be debt-free in the next maybe 8 to 10 months. We do have our house paid off, and our vehicle will be paid off. Our only vehicle will be paid off in September. And so I've been really tackling credit card debt that I built up during my illness when my income dropped by 65, 70%. And so, you know, that's definitely a goal. And then my last goal is to survive my children's freshman year of high school. I'm really concerned about my twins going to high school this year. I have twins that were born micropreemie in Honduras, and they've really struggled here in the U.S. They've struggled academically all along with severe dyslexia and everything. So, I'm nervous, very nervous. If you've seen pictures of my daughter, she is absolutely stunning, and I'm just nervous, just really anxious about everything. So trying not to be, but still a little nervous. But anyway, so any help on the calcium would be greatly appreciated. And my video is way too long, but I love y'all, and happy belated 4th of July, and God bless y'all from the heart of Texas. Take care. Bye-bye.